Everybody loved him. Hundreds of people would be by the courthouse, and he, put up his finger to the government, and that's it. This man is dying, and you still have him in solitary confinement. He was tied, his feet to the bed, and his hands were tied to the bed. People want to question if my father was weak or tough. He had a severe kidney infection. He was sick. He didn't get to see a doctor. By the time he got off the bus, he was covered in blood. If there was ever a time to become a rat or something, it would have been then. No, instead he fought 5 trials. Eli has never had any conversation with my father. You lie about my son? Like, this is how sick they are. I defend my family. I think I do a pretty good job of defending my family. But other people defend my family also. I don't ask them to do it, but they do. Hi, everyone. How is everyone tonight? I text my crazy cousin and asked him if he wanted to come on, and he texted me back, sure. Just let me clear my throat first. So whatever that means. So if he comes on, I think everybody's going to get a kick out of him. Let me say hello. Hello, Cromel. Hi, Tales from the Snitch. Hi, Michael Hensley. Hi, Jason from Ireland. Hello, Jane. How are you, Jane? 556 Media. Danny Stories. Yankees for Life. Let's see. Who else? Carol. How are you, Carol? Hi, Oliver. Hello there, Michael Hensley. How are you? Happy Easter to you too. Hi, Yankees for Life. It always takes me so long. Hi, the Endu and Vito. Happy Easter. Happy Good Friday to you too. Hi, Rat Trap City. Hi, Chicago Muscle. How are you, Chicago Muscle? Gambino. How are you, Gambino? Ian Shepherd. Look at John. You have so many curses in that. But how are you, Ian? Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Joe Bag of Donuts. Hi, Big Lou. Hey, Raymundi. How are you, Raymundi? Hi, Steel City, Wolf Cola. The enforcer has arrived. Thank you, Raymundi. Hello, Common Sense. How are you? Hi, Susie. Hi, Neil. Minnie the Moocha. How are you? Andrew White. I'm going to put Common Sense. Hey, Raymundi, leave Common Sense alone. We're going to put Common Sense on the shelf. Hi, John Brioni. Hi, Stool Pigeons. Yes, Jane said, hit that like button, please. And thank you, everyone. Hi, Tina Orlando. I have no idea why I just got a notification that my show is on. I'm not subscribed to myself. But hey, my show is on. Hi, Gravesend. Hi, Frank Drevin. How are you? Perry. How are you, Perry? Hi, Vicky and Ryan Fan. Krumel. Lizzie Lewis, how are you? Hi, Angel. Happy Good Friday. Same to you, Lizzie Lewis. Hi, James Jameson. Joe Bigger Donuts, just saying some of the guys' fans started making comments on my son's boxing video stuff. Had to delete them, not write what happened. I don't know what you're talking about, Joe. I didn't see a comment before this one about that. Hi, Rude Irish. Hi, Lori Love. Hey, Angel. Hope you're having a good Friday. Hope the kitties are doing good too. Yes. I think he's okay. I went in this morning, and again the mouse was wet, but at least the water bowl wasn't filled with like dirty water. But he must have just dunked it and then took it out. Hi, Mike Wall. Happy Easter weekend to you too. Hi, Tina Orlando. Hi, Jeff Tilley. Mash is on. Hi, Pete the Killer. Hey, Angel, took care of that thing for you. Thank you. Hi, Gianni. Hello, Angel Gotti. Hope you're having a good evening. So far, so good. Thank you, Gianni. I hope you are as well. Chicago Muscle. Fantastic. My puppy is doing great. I am happy. And I am very happy. That puppy is adorable. I used to have the same dog. His name was Nico, and the same name as my grandson. And Nico was a long-haired dachshund. And the thing with them is their teeth get rotted. That was the only bad thing with Nico. But he was such a good dog. Joe Bag of Donuts. Hello, Angel. We still all miss you on the Twitter side. Yeah, I'm gonna get back into that. I've been going on there and just putting these shows on there. That's what I've been doing. But yeah, I'll get back to it. It's just that it's so aggravating. The news today, the politics is so aggravating to me. That's why I haven't been on there. Facts over feelings. Hi, Angel. Hello, Facts over feelings. Raymundi, Muscle, unfortunately, you're not privy to those high-level convos, kid. Hello, Perry. Hi, Claudio Perry. Subscribe to Angel Gotti and hit that like button. Just saying, good thoughts, everyone. Thank you very much. And hopefully my crazy cousin is going to come on. I'm going to call him on the telephone, and we'll see what kind of mood we get him in. Hi, John Wolf. How are you? John Wolf says, Bofa brings life to a chat. Hi, Paul Simmons. Pasquale Falcone. Hello. How are you? Let's see. Okay, I think I said hello. Hello there. Hello, Justice Tech Pros. Hey, Angel. Hope all is well. Hope all in the chat are enjoying their evening. I hope you are as well, GTP. And thank you. Hi, Danny. How are all tonight? Hope you're having a great Friday. I hope you are too. Thank you. Okay, JTP is saying hello to everyone. Raymundi, Angel Justice Tech Pros is a good boy. Give him a wrench and put him with me. Salute. Yeah, of course. He can have anything he wants if he wants that. Of course. And so foolish. I thought he had one. Let me see if I can find myself since I've been alerted that I've been on. Let's see. If I told you how I have to find myself on, oops. Oh, look at that! I already have commercials already. Let's see. Give me 1 second, everyone. Oh, wow, you don't have one. Oh, I'm sorry. Again, I did it. Oh, man, why does it do this? Okay. Yes. Okay, now he is one. I'm sorry. Okay. So, my crazy cousin, I'm going to call him after I say what I have to say. And then we'll get him on the phone. And like I said, be prepared. He's my crazy cousin, and we don't call him that without a good reason. But I love him to death. Hi, OC. Okay. Okay. I think I have everyone. If I missed you, I'll catch you when I hi Perry. Hi Cheryl. I said hi to Rat Trap City, right? Cheryl Man. Adama, how are you? Common Sense says, don't worry, my man Elon is going to shake things up. He is trying to make a hostile takeover of Twitter and CNN. Should be interesting. Yeah, it should be if it happens. Hello, Selena. Hi, Boston Red 2. Hello, Mobland. How are you? Krumel, I said already. I love when everyone is here. Pete the Killer said, everyone have a great Easter weekend. Got to go take care of something. You be careful out there. Raimundi says, I got to get this place running the right way. Well, I gave people wrenches who have like MRE. So I copied off the MRE, to be honest, so that you could drop your own links. So that's why I did what I did what I did. Okay. I said hello to everyone, I think. Oh, there's my number one favorite. There's Mahabratska Sport. Hello, MRE. Hi, Selena. Renee. Okay. Everybody saying hello to MRE. And let me see. And JTP, you two are my favorite also. Raimundi. I have a whole list. Chicago Muscle. Buffalo Billy MBA. Am I blocked in here? No, I see you. Del Strain. I see you, Buffalo Billy. 8 Mile, how are you? Kanasi 1000. Hi, Angel. Happy Good Friday. Happy Easter. You too. Happy Easter and happy Good Friday. Okay. Okay. Let me just, Paul Clinton, how are you? Angry Sig, wow. How are you? Haven't seen you in a long time. Hi, Angel. Hope all is well and animals are good. Yes, they are. And thank you. I hope you are too. David. Okay. I think I said hello to everyone. Johnny True Love, how are you? Okay. Assassinino, how are you? Okay. Okay. Let me just say this, okay? Hi, Edward. First, I just want to say this about the other night, the show that I did. I want to say that I got emotional reading about Joe O'Kane. Lee Cole did not make me cry. My brother John's book makes me very sad. I block a lot of the things that went on with my dad and my brother John's 5 trials. Reading and remembering that a real man like Joe O'Kane could have been home with his son instead of being in a grave if he just lied and backed up Alight's lies. Really upset me. John Burke also, he chose life in prison instead of lying. They wanted him to lie, but he said he never met my brother John and refused to lie. And he's still in prison. He's still doing a life sentence. Those trials were a nightmare, each and every one of them, but the last one was based on the star witness, John Alight's lies. The government went for the death penalty first and then life in ADX, Colorado, all because of Alight. Now, I just want to say something to Lee. What if I brought Raymundi on here to discuss his opinion of you? Would that bother you? Now, you see where I'm going? I would never do that. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to fight with you either. I just don't want lies about my brother and father being told. You don't like him? I mean, anybody. If anybody doesn't like my father or my brother, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. And who cares? I don't care. But I'll go against anyone, and I'll go up to their face. Somebody said, oh, go up to Gravano's face. Well, I'll do it. I know a lot of people won't, but I will. I'll go right up to his face and his two sons' faces too and tell them that they're lying. Now, Lee, I also have to tell you one more thing. I noticed that someone called Darren C4. I noticed he's a lot on your channel, and I have a feeling I know who he is. He's a rat. If it's the person I'm thinking. Ask Darren about his testimony at my brother John's trial. Did he commit perjury? Okay. That's all I want to say. I don't want to fight with anybody. I don't want to fight with no one ever. Now, I said that thumbnail. Okay, that thumbnail. Once again, I have to thank Jerry for doing it for me. Jerry, I don't know what I would do without you. Thank you, Jerry. When my dad got sick, they sent him to Springfield, Missouri, a medical facility, after being in solitary confinement in the MCC and then USP Marion for years. Excuse me. He gets to Springfield. My mom, my brother Peter, and my uncle Pete ran up to visit him. They had a visit, a normal visit in general population visiting room. Excuse me. My mom said she was so happy watching him. He saw some of the people he knew. Even though they all couldn't shake hands or hug, they were all so excited to see each other again. They got to take pictures with each other. My mom, my brother, Peter, my uncle Pete, and my dad. They got to hug. They got to eat together and touch. A normal visit. It was a normal visit. It was a Saturday and then a Sunday. Now, the next visit, I was so excited. My sister was excited, and our kids were so excited. We were finally going to go on a normal visit. But that didn't happen. The one from USP Marion now transferred to Springfield, and my dad was in solitary confinement again. No more visits in the general population, and once again, visits in behind the glass in a cage. It wasn't until he was very sick that we would have visits in a conference room with a video camera on us and a prison guard sitting right next to us, listening to every word we said. Nothing was private, but at least we got to hug and kiss our father, and our kids got to finally hug and kiss and touch their grandfather. But he had to sit across from us, like this long table. It was their their conference room for whatever conferences prisons have. It was a conference room, and he got to sit across the table from us. I'll never forget the first time my children were allowed to hug and kiss their grandfather. They didn't want to let go. None of us did. My father was so damn proud. He wouldn't come into the visit with a wheelchair. He made the guards leave it outside the room. We left first. That's when we saw the damn wheelchair. When it got to the point that he couldn't leave his bed, we were brought to his prison cell. We were allowed again to hug and kiss him, again with a camera and a guard sitting with us. Now, fast forward to when he couldn't speak anymore in the intensive care. We were allowed 1 hour in the morning and 1 in the afternoon. He couldn't talk anymore. He wrote everything down until he couldn't do that anymore. And they kept everything he wrote. We weren't allowed to keep anything that he wrote to us. We had to turn it in to them. My mom would brush his hair and clean and file his nails. When he died, he weighed 120 pounds. Hopefully the Armand DeSante movie, Gotti 2, gets it all right, and you'll see all of this. Now, for Gravano, your bullcrap is coming to an end soon. 3 projects are in the works as we speak. So that's all I want to say. And for everybody who thinks that they're an expert on John Gotti, of who John Gotti was afraid of, and who John Gotti trusted, or who John Gotti anything, or who John Gotti Jr. anything, you don't know crap. You don't know anything. That's it. Now, let me say hello. That's all I want to say. And actually, Lee, for the first time, and I don't know how long, I watched your whole show, and I was entertained. Yeah, the government tries to play good guys. I mean, they pretend they're good guys. They're not good guys at all. Del Strain, Angel's dad, a real staunch man to the end. Her and her family were put through so much by a corrupt system of nastiness and vile federals. Bless you all. Total respect. Thank you. And I just want to say another thing. There isn't now one rat, not one person on YouTube or anywhere else who can afford to say a damn word about my father. You didn't like him, fine, who cares? But not one of you could have did one day of what he did. And that's it. Thank you, Common Sense. Thank you. And I don't want everybody just to, say, you don't like him. That's fine. Just don't lie about him. Just don't lie. And I have to I'm going to say something, Lee. I heard you say something today. The only person on here that truly knows or really works hard at what he does is Black Handprint Mafia, RJ. I respect him. You want to know why? He doesn't do Puff John Jr., Puff John Gotti Sr. pieces. But you know what he does? He does his research. He gets court transcripts. He reads the books. He does everything. Not like Jeff Nadeau, who goes to Wikipedia and then follows rumors on the internet. RJ has my respect, not Jeff Nadeau. Your dad looked so happy in the photo. R.I.P. John Gotti. Thank you. He was. First time. And I forgot how many years. It's 10 years. It was 10 years. The first time in 10 years that he got to hold my mother, eat in a normal visiting room. The first time. And then that weekend it was over. It was over. Stool pigeons. Everyone, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Hi, Albert. How are you? How are you, Albert? Um, okay. Listeners, subscribe to Angel and hit that like button. Thank you. Um, yes, they are. Yes, they are, Lori Love. Yes, they are. Um, R.I.P. John Gotti, Rotten Hill, Gravano. Well, listen. Um, his days of these bullcrap tales are coming to an end because the truth is coming out there. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Once again, my daughter's dog went to go bite my foot. Common sense. I can't read that. I cannot read that. Assassinino, I love Fired Up Angel. Thank you. Yeah, John Gotti is waiting for him with a baseball bat. uh, Gravesend, yes, he was a man's man to the end. My grandfather was very special to me. He worked at the pier for almost 50 years. He knew Albert Anastasia, John Colazzo, Mike Clementi, and Yellow Delacroce, Jimmy Rotondo, and many others. Oh, are you from Canarsie? Are you from Canarsie, Canarsie? It makes me so mad how they treated your father. No one should be treated like that. No, no one. And, that's another thing. When you get up here and you give your opinions and you say, well, John Gotti this and John Gotti that, especially when it comes from a cooperator who couldn't do their time, so they became cooperators. But you want to put my father down, who you couldn't do what he did. Did he deserve it? You could think whatever you want to think, but you couldn't do it. He did it. He did it. And I'll never forget the first time they brought medication to him and he had to take a pill and he's sitting across from us and he started to choke. The pill was a white pill. He started to choke and it bounced out of his mouth onto the table and it was covered in blood. But you want to talk about John Gotti. Common sense. John Gotti was afraid of what? Give me a break. There was men who testified against him who vowed on camera never to say a bad word about that man. Said they would die before they did so. You know what? I saw that guy. I saw somebody. I forgot who it was or what it was, but I did. I saw that. High brick cop. Angel, do you know who EDP 445? I don't know. Is that someone that's in the chat now? Cheryl Mann. Thank you very much, Cheryl. Oh, is that a dog? What kind of dog is that? I think it's a dog. I can't see. The laptop is far from me. Because everybody says that I speak loud. I speak loud because I lost 40% hearing in my left ear. So if I speak loud, it's because of that. So I try to keep the computer far from me. Imagine if I kept it up close. Thank you, Mobland. Thank you. Federals been evil since they blew Jesse James' mother's arm off. They blew Jesse James' mother's arm off, killed by hanging his stepdad and murdered the disabled 12-year-old brother. Oh, wow. Scum who breaks the laws they pretend to keep. I never even knew that. None of them can put on your dad's shoes. He was true, yes. And I want to say another thing. And I'm not saying this because JTP is here. I'm saying this because I truly mean it. There's 4 men in prison for something they didn't do. And they're doing, guess what? They're sitting there and they're doing their time. They're not turning state's evidence. They're doing their time. So nobody has the right to speak about them either. Common sense. Federal agents went to John J. Gotti's funeral out of respect. I cannot stand this little weasel Nadeau. I'm sorry, but he's a complete. Yeah, I agree. There's a method behind. You know what? I'm going to save it for now. I'm going to save it, but he thinks I'm dumb, and I'm far from it. Hello, Edward. I don't like Jeff Nadeau super glue. If you don't like him, take it up with him when you meet him in the afterlife and see how that works out for you. I wonder what it is, the afterlife. Hello, Smiths. Oh, no, I thought that was the. Oh, yeah, that is. Hi, Donnie. Hi, Dana. Yeah, David. David Cameron, you enjoy everyone. I see you everywhere. I know. It doesn't matter if people are telling the truth or not. You enjoy them all. You like them all. You just don't care if people are telling the truth or they're lying. But okay. Hi Primo, how are you? Angel, you are my John Gotti sauce. What did you think of that Eurythmic song? What song? Oh, I didn't listen to it yet, Primo. I'm sorry. The Angel song, right? I didn't listen to it. I'll do it tonight when I'm done. That's why their rats, Angel, thought of simply doing it had them ratting their hearts out. Yeah, exactly, Mass FG. Wow, I haven't seen you in a while, Albert. I'm glad everything is okay with you. Lori Love, please don't compare your father to the jerks, rats, misinformed, and losers. These guys can't hold a candle to him, period. No, they can't. But thank you, Lori. And I'm not comparing him to them or them to him. They couldn't do what he did. And you could say he deserved it, he didn't deserve it, whatever. He did it. He did it. Angel, did the federal government offer a deal to your father? If so, what was the terms? Are you kidding? No, no, they couldn't even come and talk to him. No, they did not. Hello, what's real? How are you? No, they didn't. Common Sense wants to know, Carmine, are you trolling right now? I would delete that comment because it's ridiculous, but I'll wait for an answer. I guess it's that one that I just answered. Hi Neil. Angel, happy Easter to you and your family. I'm sure your dad looks down on all of you and is proud. Much love and respect always. Thank you very much, Neil. And I'm sure that my dad is sitting next to me at times when I really need him. And thank you. Assassinino. Schmiegel is a dirty, lying rat. Yep. Danny, no matter what, your father played the hand that was played to him. He didn't flip or cooperate means something. Yeah. It meant something to him. It meant everything to him. Danny, I hope your dad slams the gates of St. Peter. I don't know about all of that, but I'm sure he'll slam something. Cheryl. Hi. Oh, speak truth. Wannabes can't hold a candle. That's right. They can't. They treated him that way because of his name. Selena, it's a lot more than that. He wouldn't, they wanted him to sign papers. He refused to sign them. They wanted him to, I don't know, he had to admit something. He wouldn't do it. They took his commissary away. So they thought they could break him, and he showed them that he couldn't be broken. And that's the truth. Devil Salerno. With the strict rules, they don't only punish the convict, but also the family and children who come to visit. People who did nothing wrong. 100%. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Even when you were children, little kids. Yes, they do. Angel, when will the Flanagans come out? I have no idea. I don't know anything about the Flanagans. You have to ask Mob Talk Radio. I have no idea. I never even asked him. Big Lou. Thank you, Big Lou. Rest in peace, John, Jay Gotti, Peter Gotti, Frankie Boy Gotti, and Lewis. Thank you so much, Big Lou. That's so nice of you. Thank you. And yes. No, I'm not. They gave deals to other bosses like Joe Messina. Joe Messina was a rat, Carmine. My father was no rat. So there was no deal from discussion from my father or with my father. Hi, Giove. Happy Easter. Luland. It was very messed up how they treated John Gotti. The man was dying and had him handcuffed. That's so mean. Vanno will get his. Yeah, they didn't have him handcuffed like with handcuffs. They had him tied, like rags. What, I don't know what you call them. Restraints they had. That's what they had. His hands and his feet. Assassinino. I can't wait for Uncle MRE destroys the weirdo lying ghost boy later. Yes, MRE has to tell us what time. I know. Listen, don't forget tonight at 10 o'clock is Kane Shades. Everybody go over to Kane Shades channel. Justice Tech Pros is going to be on, and maybe MRE will be there and he could let us know what time he's going on. Canarsie. Yes, Angel, I was born in Canarsie, lived there till 7, but we moved to Long Island. Oh, okay. I lived there until I was 11 or 12. I can't remember. We lived there until 1974, because then we moved to Howard Beach. Common sense, Lee would have snort. I don't know what that means. Hey, Edward. Edward, happy Easter to everybody in the chat. Yes. For the love of God Almighty, subscribe and hit the like button. Yes, and don't forget the no-fly zone is on also. I don't know how we do that. I watch both of you, but you're both on at the same time tonight. But Kane Shades is on every Friday night at 10 o'clock. So I have to go to my Kane Shades. Moblin, I believe only the Gottis have the right to talk about John and the Gottis. Yeah, so do I. But you know what? I'm not going to make this any kind of negative show tonight. I don't want to. Andrew, I can understand opinion, but lying, classless, and immoral behavior is unneeded and unforgivable. Exactly. Don't lie. And don't write a story from Wikipedia or from rumors on the internet. or from a rat, because the rat is going to lie. Neil, Angel is watching MASH in the background. Yes, it's MASH is on. MASH is always on. Del Strain, you speak wonderfully, Angel. Vocabulary and pace like you've been doing this for years. Should have your own show on radio. Are you being funny? The problem with me is I have so much in my head that wants to come out at the same time. So I get like I stumble a lot. But thank you. What's real? Thank you. What's real? John Gotti. You're so crazy. What's real? Hello, Jen Jen. How are you, Jen Jen? Let's see. Oh, I didn't know this, Gianni. They threw a firebomb into the James family farmhouse, killed his little brother, Pinkertons. Oh, that's disgusting. I think I should lower this TV a little. It is a little loud. Okay. Claudio says, hit that like button, please. Just saying. Well, he didn't say please. I'm saying please. Hello, Nitro. The Gotti family from I Have Seen for Myself are loyal and loving people. The strength y'all show, Angel, just proves it even more. Thank you, Nitro. And did you notice that I said y'all really good? I practice. Yes, Del Strain, we push back, free the guiltless for. That's right. Guilt for the guiltless. .com. It's in my ticker. It's at the bottom of the ticker. I said that last week. Mobland, big respect to JTP, Angel, and MRE. Yes, thank you. Free the innocent. Okay. Oh, hi, U.S. Army. Combat medic. How are you? I'm going to call. Let me see. Is that what you heard, Boston Red? I'm not going to say it out loud, but is that what you heard? We shall see. We are going to see. Hello, Dana. How are you, Dana? Harry C. Grace. Happy Good Friday, Angel of John Gotti. Thank you very much, Harry. Thank you. Not a fan of Nadu. He's dodgy, as on my scumometer. Spider sense tingle when I see them. Oh my God. Okay, Delstrain. Tales from the Sitch says, small hands, that was his problem. Common sense. When I see a big comment lit up in blue from you, I know it's going to be a doozy. Angel, I'll say it for you. The wig is obsessed with Gravano granddaughter, says despicable, vile things about her, and is obviously trying to get video with Gravano by doing these videos, obvious as day. I have to say this. I was shocked when I saw how he was talking about Gravano's granddaughter. I think it was disgusting. I think it showed who he really is. I had a whole different thought of Nadu until I saw that, him acting like that. I thought it was a disgrace. You don't talk about anybody's granddaughters. It's disgusting. And I would flip out if it was my daughter. I don't care whose daughter or granddaughter it is. You don't talk like the way you were talking, like a degenerate about a young girl. Okay, now I got that out. Hello, Amber. How are you? Jason, I really don't get how people enjoy watching BS. It seems like time can be better spent on some truthfulness if it's your thing. Yeah, I don't understand it either. None of your business. John Gotti keep the neighborhood safe, kept the other underworld people in check. All I'm going to say about that, and I heard somebody else say the opposite, but I'm going to tell you, you go ask the people who lived in Ozone Park by that club and in Howard Beach how they felt about John Gotti. They showed it when they came out in the hundreds just to touch his coffin. And people move. Try to walk through that neighborhood now at around 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. Try to do it now. I'm not talking about Howard Beach. I'm talking about Ozone Park. Florida attorney. Hey, Angel, what was your favorite 70s comedy movie? Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein, or Animal House? I watched Animal House so much that it was coming through my eyes because my father brought home the movie and all my friends, that's all they wanted to watch over and over again. Hold on. That's all they ever wanted to watch. You should believe I don't know. Oh my God, my cousin is crazy. So I'd have to say Animal House because it was on so much. I saw it when I was sleeping. Danny, we did nothing but chill at home. My whole family has the C. Oh, and I think I have it too. We will see in the morning. We don't feel too bad though. Oh, Danny, I hope you feel better. And I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. I hope you all feel better. Get well quick. Get that IV drip. I had it. It really does help after a few days. Hi, Maddie. How are you? Um, Good night, Jane. Jane got unexpected company. Good night, Jane, and thank you. Albert, I always watch the shows, Angel. Just stayed out of the chats because it takes a lot of thought and stuff to keep up in the chat. But I always watch and support. You know what? I do that too. And then when I'm really into the show of what the person is saying, you know what I do? I block the chat out. I take a paper towel and I cover the chat part so I can really concentrate on what the content creator is saying. Because the chat is um I don't know what to say about the chat. It upsets me when I see people in the chat lying and the content creator believes what that person is saying, and then a whole new fight starts because of someone in the chat saying something that's a lie and the content creator taking it serious, and then that content creator says something back that the other person that was accused of saying it, and then it starts a war back and forth. So, you know, I don't do that. Rob, hi Angel. I feel so blessed to be able to talk to you. Your father is so special to me, and I hope to get to know you. Rob, that's so nice. Thank you very much. Del Strain, that feeling of staunchness creates an energy and aura around people that do, like electricity. F you and your dad was ultimate 110% stuck finger. Oh, yeah, stuck his finger up to them. Yes, that's true. Let me see if my cousin is going to answer now. And let's see. I'm reading. I don't know what he is saying. I'm going to call him right now. Um, Look at this. I forgot how to call someone. Um, Hold on 1 minute.
Hello?
Hello?
Angel? Is that you?
Yes, cousin. How are you?
I haven't. This is the first, you know something? You're not very nice. This is the first time that you're talking to me in 2 months.
Oh, that's a lie.
I don't know why you were so mad at me.
Oh, yes, you do know why I was so mad at you. And I just want you to know that I'm on right now and there are 130 people listening to you talk on the phone.
God. Oh, God. Well, listen. Angel was mad at me, and my heart was broke. I tried everything in the world to make her call me.
You have to speak louder.
Hold on. Is that better?
Yes, because Vinny Pazienza was much louder than you.
Okay, well, hold on a minute.
You're good now.
Is it better? Oh, yeah, because I had you on speaker.
Okay.
No, but listen, you were mad at me for really no reason at all.
Oh, no.
Just listen, because you never gave me a chance to explain. You just got mad at me and you stopped talking to me. And I talk to you every other night, and you really hurt me. And I'm going to say something that I have 2 friends of mine, Georgie Brown, who is the vice president of Brand Star, the marketing department, the company that I work for. She's been working with Butch. She's doing all of Butch's marketing, the video, and everything. And I wish she's trying to get on. She can't talk to you. She's listening. So you can say hello to her. It's Georgie Brown. She's a sweetheart.
Hi, Georgie Brown. Hi, Georgie Brown.
And also Christine DiGregorio, another person that worked for Brand Star, is on also. She's been trying to get on to talk to you, and both of them are on the YouTube app, but they don't know how to get on.
I'll drop a link for them. All I have to do is drop a link for them. I could have dropped the link for you too, and you could have been on here, but instead I figured this is easier for you because you're not YouTube savvy.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. But listen.
What? Could you I'm going to tell what?
Why do you always get mad at me?
I'm going to tell everybody why I was mad at you, because you told me that Butch Tavares was going to come on, and I was all excited, and I said to you, can I tell everybody that he's coming on? Are you sure? You said yes. And then all of a sudden, 2 days later, you said, oh, it can't be till next week. He's so busy. But then you went on a cruise.
Yeah, but listen.
And then you came back, and then you told me that you were dying because you had a blood disease. And then you sent me a picture from the hospital, and it had a big giant letter R over your right R in magic marker, which means you were having some kind of cataract surgery. So you lied about having
I did lie. That I lied about, and I did that because I tried everything in my power. You know all the texts out there. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me. You don't understand. You never responded. So I figured, I told you I had a blood disease, and I might not make it. I'm going into the hospital. Then I went into my cataract. I didn't know the R was on top of my forehead. I just had the gas mask. I just had the mask on me, and I tried to put a really sad face on it, like I was hurting. And you didn't think you said back your cataract surgery, you asshole. So boy. No, you get mad at me about every little thing. You don't
I did not call you that word. Don't lie.
Well, no, you didn't say that.
I said you jerk. You're getting cataract surgery, you jerk.
You always say that. But you always get me. She gets mad at me about everything.
No, I do not. Let's tell them some of the things that you have done to me.
No, well, the problem here is the things that I do, I don't think are bad. And the things that I do, Angel thinks they are bad. I'll give you a little example. I do not like to go to clothing stores, malls. I don't like that because when I go there, I pick out I get what I want, I leave. Angel goes and she looks at every stinking thing in the store, trying to find something to buy.
You're so full of it.
That's the truth. So I went with her because I didn't want her to go alone. So I went with her. I forgot which department store it was in.
Ross.
And I said, Ross. I says, Angel, are you going to be alone? She says, no. Well, 45 minutes later, I am so, I'm drooling from the mouth. I'm so mad. So you know what I did? I went, sometimes they have the little microphones on the columns in the store that you can pay somebody. I just grabbed one of them and I yelled on it, Angel, go to the front of the store. This is Cousin Johnny because I'm going to leave here. Where the hell are you?
No, that's not what you did. What you actually did was you said, Angel, Angel, Angel. This is what you were doing. Angel, come up to the front of the store. I'm starving. I want to leave right now. Angel.
Yeah, you're right.
And now I was so embarrassed that I wouldn't want to go up to the front of the store because you humiliated me and I knew the whole store was going to be looking to see who Angel was.
Yeah, and then she got mad at me because I was at a store with her by the shoe department. No, we were on with them. She was on like 3 aisles down and I was on an aisle. And I hear her yelling, you're disgusting, Cousin John. She accused me of passing gas.
You did. Okay, first of all, we were in the shoe department in Marshall's, and all of a sudden, I hear a big noise. And I look up. I didn't even have to look up. I knew exactly who it was that made that noise. And I look up, and there is a woman standing in the aisle between you and I. And she looked at you, and then she started laughing as well. So everybody knew where that noise came from. And it was you, and you passed gas in the loudest way. I was like 2 aisles away, and I heard it.
I couldn't help it. Oh, jeez. Angel, I'll tell you what. Listen, I have Georgie, Christine DeGregory is on, and I want you to know that we're all so proud of you.
Oh, stop! Thank you.
I'm very proud of you.
You don't even listen to me.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
You send it. Well,
I sent you one show, and you listened to.
No, you sent me a few shows. You sent me 2 of them actually.
No, actually 1.
No, you sent me 2. Yes, the second one you said you told everybody about your crazy cousin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and why do you keep saying crazy cousin? I don't understand.
Yeah, okay. So here's another story. Okay, my cousin, as I was. He needed to come with me to get my nails done. Okay. I'm getting my nails done and he's torturing the woman that's doing my nails. He's asking her all these questions. He's trying to hit on her and I'm sitting there and she's giggling. And as she's giggling, she's, like poking my cuticles and stuff. And then finally my nails were done and I kept telling her to ignore you. And then I said, I'm going in the back. I'm getting my eyebrows waxed. And as I'm going to the back, my cousins, now the salon was packed. My cousin stands at the front and goes, ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please?
Oh, yeah. Now I remember.
He goes, can I have a round of applause for you called me your wife.
Yeah.
You said, can I have a round of applause? Yeah, round of applause, please, for my wife. She is finally getting her mustache waxed off.
Oh, yeah, right. You really got mad at me with that.
I was so mad. You embarrassed me everywhere we went. Then we're driving, and he sees a pretty girl, so he pulls over and acts like I'm not even in the car with him. And
I guess you'd have ducked.
wait, and yeah, he was telling me, duck down. I go, I'm not ducking down. He pulls over and he starts talking to this girl, and he's going, hey, like, what's going on? And then the two of them are talking like I'm not there. And then he says, listen, you want to give me your number? And she goes, well, what about her? He goes, I go, don't worry about me. I'm his cousin. He goes, no, don't listen to her. She's my wife. I go, I am not your wife. He goes, yes, but don't worry about her. She don't care. She likes when I go out with other women.
We're swingers.
We're swingers. I wanted to kill you. I was so embarrassed.
Yeah,
I can't tell you the things that he has done to me.
I'll tell you what's one really for the books.
What? When I fell in the pool?
When I drove you home from Florida. Listen.
I told everybody that the other night.
The whole time I was driving, I was speeding.
Listen.
Going through without using my blinker.
Yeah.
It was bad weather. And
you were texting while it was raining.
1,000 times she told me, use your blinker. I said, shut the hell, don't worry about it. There's nobody behind me. Slow down, stop doing this. A real backseat driver. So
but I was in the back seat because of the dogs.
Yeah. She was, and then, behold, 20 minutes later, and we're in South Carolina. They don't play up there. They don't play down in that state. So what happens is I'm getting pulled over. I see the lights going. And I said, oh, shit. I said, listen, my license may or may not be suspended. So I had a few dollars on it. Angel envelope. It had some money in it.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did. And to make a long story
short, you did not.
Listen, I get out of the car. The girl, the state trooper gets out of the car. She comes to my window and says, your license and registration, please. And then she said to me exactly what Angel was telling me. You're crossing the lanes without your blinker. You're speeding. And everything she told me that I was doing wrong, Angel was telling me for 20 minutes. And Angel says, I told you so. Now, Angel, when I thought I was getting arrested, I really did, in South Carolina. So what happened?
And what did I tell you? If you were getting arrested, I was taking my dogs and driving home by myself.
She told me she was going to leave me. So now the state trooper goes back to her car, and usually when they come back to my car, within 5 minutes or so, everything is okay. But when they start spending 25 minutes in their car, I started getting nervous. So I said, Angel, she's calling for backup, and I'm going to get arrested. Please bail me out. And that's when she says, no, I'm going home. and then she starts walking to the car. And she says, you want to step out of the car, please? Angel, do you want to finish the end of this story?
Yes, and I was dying because I'm saying I can't believe that I have to drive from South Carolina. This was like, 11, 12 o'clock at night by now? Yeah. And I'm saying I got to drive with these two dogs back home by myself. I was starting to get like a little nervous. I'm saying, all right, what could I do? Like I was going to call his brothers, have his brothers go and get him. And I wasn't worried about you. I was worried about my dogs.
I know. Another thing.
So he gets back. He comes back. She says, you have a license? I said, yeah, I gave it to her. And then she says, he comes back. He goes, go ahead. You got to get.
He said, Angel said, did she give you any tickets? I said, no, she gave me 7 warnings. And she gave me her phone number.
Could you only he could get 7 warnings and her phone number. I forgot about the warnings. That's right. You got the warnings and her phone number. Only you could do that. And then he could you believe he actually had the nerve to tell me this? Go ahead, you drive, just go a few miles. Let's just get out of South Carolina and then I'll drive again. I go, are you out of your mind? Like I was going to be that stupid. Now,
that was, you made that a nightmare. Even when we were
hungry, my God.
We were hungry, I was dying to eat, so we stopped at one of those, on the turnpike. Maybe there was a McDonald's or something there. So I pulled over. I says, come on, Angel, let's go and get something to eat. You know what she says to me? I'm not leaving my dogs in the car for 10 minutes. I says, well, what are you talking about? Let's go eat. So she gave me an order, what to bring, and bring me back 4 hamburgers for the dogs. I mean, it was everything, one thing after another one.
So then we finally get to, where were we? Philadelphia. And he says, oh, I got to have some coffee. I got to do this. I got to do that. So I pull over. He gets out. He goes into Dunkin Donuts. I'm sitting in the car. Now, keep in mind that this is March. This is March.
Yeah, it's cold.
It was cold. And he goes into Dunkin Donuts and I'm sitting in the car with the dogs. First, I take them for a walk to make them go to the bathroom, put them back in the car. And then I'm sitting there and it's a half hour. And now I can't get out of the car to go and get him because then it'll disturb the dogs and the dogs will start, like getting nervous. I left them alone in the car. And so I'm sitting there a half hour. Finally, I said, that's it. I go inside and in Dunkin Donuts and he's sitting there with his coffee, his donut, and he's talking to everyone like he doesn't have a care in the world or anywhere to go.
That's not true.
That's true. That's what you did. First, let me say hi. Thank you, Frank Drevin. Frank said, if you look up what gangster means in the dictionary, it should say John Gotti. That's right. Thank you. And Neil said, thank you, Neil. He said, if you don't want to answer this question, it's okay. But did you ever get to meet Carlo Gambino? And if so, do you remember anything he might have said to you? I told this many times. I did. I was young and I don't remember. My father just introduced us and that was it. I don't remember. I just remember years later, I didn't know who he was at the time. And years later, my father told me, yes, you did. You met him. And then he explained to me, and we had gone to Mulberry Street to pick up some desserts for my mother. And
how is she, by the way?
She's good. Yeah, she's good. You better call her. So then another time that what my cousin did to me was this. My cousin, meets this girl, right?
Oh my God.
Okay.
The cross-eyed one?
No, not her. My cousin meets this girl and he's with her and we have to go to a party. We had to go to a barbecue, right? And he
didn't want to take her.
He didn't want to take her, but I don't know if I knew that. I just remember I said to the girl, oh, are you coming to Dominic's? We're going to Dominic's.
What are you doing?
And he's looking like, no. And I'm like, Oh, come on, bring her. Come on, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have a good time, and blah blah blah, whatever. We bring her. He ends up bringing her, and he wants to kill me now because now he's stuck with her. He wanted to take her home, but he's stuck with her now. And so he comes over to me and says, "Listen, you have to say that Aunt Mary was rushed to the hospital and she's in intensive care." And I said, "I'm not lying." He said, "No, you have to do it." I said, "No, that's bad. That's bad. You don't lie about somebody going in, into the hospital, and you don't."
Just so everybody knows, my Aunt Mary was really, I mean, it was about that time for her.
No, she didn't die till a year or two later.
All right, that's close. I mean, she was just the best of health. Let's put it that way. That's the only thing I can think of, Angel.
But he kept saying, "No, you have to tell him. Come on, I said, "I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I can't lie. I'm not a good liar at all. I can't lie." And he's going, "Come on, please, please, please." He had me so frazzled that I'm arguing with him, and as I'm walking, I go walking right into the pool.
Yeah.
Right into the pool with the phone in my hand.
And looking at me, man, she was walking and she fell right into the pool. I never heard the end of that.
And I was all dressed up. My hair was pinned straight. And in Florida, that's a miracle when your curly hair is pinned straight. And I went right under phone, shoes, watch, everything you could think of. I went right under. And how's this? Not one person noticed. I could have drowned. No one would have even known.
And you were mad at me for another 2 days. She got mad at me at a New Year's Eve party. A simple New Year's Eve party.
Okay, can we tell them why?
Remember?
Well, yeah, let's tell them why. Let's tell them why. Because we were going to my friend's New Year's Eve party, okay? And I had... What?
I don't drink, just so you know.
Yeah, exactly. So I said to him, I'm so excited because he doesn't drink. So I said, "Oh, I'm so excited. Then I'll get to have a few drinks for a change and you can drive." And we get to the party. And so I had one drink and then I see, he's drinking. I'm like, what is he doing? So now that's it. I can't even finish my drink. I can't drink. He was sloshed.
That's because he opened up that $500 bottle of cognac and took me in the back and made me drink it.
He made you?
Well, he opened up, he said, "Johnny, this is a bottle that I've had a long, long time, and I'm going to open it for me and you." What am I going to tell the guy? No, I had to take a drink. I felt bad. I said, "Okay," and it felt like it felt like nothing going in me. And then until I found out that you were looking all over for me, it found me, laying on a chair or something. I was wrecked.
He was so bombed, right? And now it's time to go home. Naturally, I have to drive. So I'm driving, and he is bombed. I mean, he's bombed. And I was mad. He's going, "Why are you mad at me? I love you so much. You're my favorite cousin." I go, "Because you promised me you weren't, you don't even drink." And then all of a sudden he's going, "But Angel, stop saying that I farted. I did not fart in the car." I'm like, "What?"
You were telling me I did.
No, you didn't. No, I didn't. And that's all he kept saying all the way home. "But I've been good. I didn't fart at all." I can't.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. All the crazy things. I never had so much fun in my whole life than being with
we had
the time of my life.
I have to say that was really... I mean, I couldn't even go into. She wouldn't even go. It got to the point where Angel would not go.
Now I'm going to tell them. I'm going to tell them this one too. How's this? Here's the best part. This is what my cousin did to me. Okay, I used to cook. For him. He would come and he would eat with me every night. So I wanted remember the roasted peppers in the jar. I wanted that. So, and I had to get a few things. So I hated going to Publix with him. I hated it because he thought that Publix was his kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah, he thought it was his kitchen. Like he could just take whatever he wants and he would eat everything walking through the store. Yes, you did. And I even said to my aunt, I go, I can't believe what he does to me. He eats things in the store. She goes, that's nothing. He made a sandwich once when he was with me. But anyway, I'm searching for the peppers in the jar. So I see him. He grabs an orange. He's peeling the orange. I'm like, I'm getting away from him. I used to run away from him because I told him, if you get caught doing this, I'm going to get in trouble. They're going to put me on the front page of the newspaper. So I'm running away from him, and now I'm searching for the jar of peppers, and I can't find it. I'm going up and down every aisle. Finally, I find it. I go to grab the jar of peppers. I grab the jar of peppers, and there's the orange peels in back of the... He this sicko found the jar of peppers, but instead of taking it and giving it to me, no, he puts the orange peels right in back of it. So I knew he was there first. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, you know what? Listen, the Angel lived like 2 doors down from me.
Yeah.
And what happened is she told me that, remember the guy with the schnozzle?
No.
It was a joke. It was a friendship. It was just a friendship.
No, don't talk bad about people.
I'm not talking bad.
Yes, you are. You're going to make fun of his nose, and don't do that.
I'm not making fun of his nose. So
yes, you did. He said...
An old friend of hers from 20 years ago lives in Port St. Lucie. He's going to come down and say hello. I said, and I want you to meet him, Cousin John. I said, okay. So I'm sitting in Angel's apartment, and this guy, I swear to my father, he comes in with 2 suitcases.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
Oh. Come on, you're going to make him feel bad. Stop.
What I'm saying is you didn't expect that. This was just...
No, but that's not the point. The point is that you told him that I don't even want to finish the story because it's not nice. You told him that you would never... No, you told him that he had... He said that I can't even say it because it's not nice. You told him that he had a big, huge nose, and that's not nice. Now let's tell a different story. That's not nice.
You probably snort everything up with that nose.
Yes, you did. No, stop. Change the subject. You're gonna make... I don't want to make anybody feel bad. Change the subject. Okay.
All right.
Now, what else is going on?
No, nothing. Just working. And just so you know about that, let me get this clear right now. Just so I have a lot of witnesses. As far as Butch, if Georgie Brown is listening, and she knows exactly what I'm talking about, okay? Because she's doing all of this stuff for Butch. God bless her, okay? And when, Georgie had dates set for Butch to go do a photo shoot, his social media walkthrough, all of these things, and all that was on Butch's mind.
My phone is dying. Hold on, wait, I gotta get the phone charger.
What?
Hold on, my phone is dying. That never happened before. I wasn't paying attention. Hold on. Sorry. So let me plug this in. My phone is on only 20%. Go ahead.
So anyway, so Georgie, again, the company I work for does like 11 national television shows for Lifetime, and it's a big company. And Georgie is the vice president of the marketing department for the sports and entertainment section of Brandstar. So she took Butch, and she loves him. You cannot love Butch Tavares, and she had a whole marketing campaign set up right up to now, actually, where it's going on the social media. As a matter of fact, I think his website is getting launched on Monday. And what she did to get this done is that she had, a lot of appointments that Butch had to meet. She had to go to the photographer, get a photo shoot, get up to take pictures, get his outfits, do this, do that. And it was a nonstop. And the thing I'm trying to tell you is, remember something, Butch is an artist. And he's been dreaming of this point in his life to make this happen. The only thing that's on his mind is getting his done. But more importantly, and he'd do anything for you, you know that.
Yeah.
That he didn't want to go on without anything concrete to say. Once the website is done and Heaven Must Be Missing an Angel, the remake goes on the air, which is happening.
I thought that was supposed to be a secret. You just told everyone.
No, it's not a secret anymore.
Oh, I thought that was a secret.
But he did a remake of Heaven Must Be Missing an Angel. It's unbelievable. I wish Georgie could chime in here. Everybody loves it. But now when Butch comes on, he wants to talk about that. He wants to tell you his website. He didn't know his site. He didn't know any information.
Okay.
So if anybody asked him a question, he said, John, I'm going to feel like an idiot. And I understand what he's saying. And that was like secondary. The main thing he wanted to finish was everything that needed to get done. But he will be on. He just flew to New York. He has he had to go to Boston to do a show. And he's in New York, actually, doing a show this weekend, I think tomorrow. And then he should be coming back. And then I'll get a date. And for him to get on with you, and he'll be. He's in my house with me, but he's not here now. So that's what happened. And you know something, this stuff here I have to blame on Georgie Brown, because there was times where they said that Butch has to be down here tomorrow at 6, 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, whatever. And the the building is only maybe 3 miles or 4 miles from my house, so I had to get him over there. And it's been very hectic. They rushed everything to get everything done to him.
Oh, okay.
And I apologize.
All right. You don't have to keep going on and on about it. I'm over it. 556 Media says one time at band camp, Angel beat my ass. I was like, "Who the F are you?" I learned. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, well, he knows.
Wait, let me tell them the other story. Wait, let me tell them this one. So all of a sudden, I'm inside the apartment, and I hear yelling and cursing and screaming.
My God, yeah.
You remember? And
now, just so you know, I could see Angel's apartment when I'm in my shower. There's a window. I could see her front door. So I always kept an eye on her door when I was in the bathroom.
Yes.
Okay, just keep that in mind.
So anyway,
she calls me up. She said somebody's screaming, yelling in front of her door. So I went to my bathroom. I looked through the window in the shower, and I see this guy. He looked like he was wasted.
Yeah, he looked wasted.
Near her front door. Okay, so now Angel, tell her what
So now, my cousin comes running because he doesn't know who this guy is screaming and cursing at, but the guy is like coming up by me, and I'm like, he doesn't live over here. I don't know what this guy is doing, but he's fighting with someone from the street. So my cousin comes running, and he's like, "What are you doing over here? Get away from that door." Well, one word led to another, and now they are about to fist fight. But I run out and I'm like, "No, stop. I'm going, "No, stop it. He's got a child with him." He had like a 5-year-old child, 6 years old, very small child with him. I said, "No, you can't hit him in front of his son."
The guy was cursing me. And
Yeah.
Really being nasty
So,
in front of Angel.
yes.
And I got really, really mad. I through
Yes.
Angel. I was going to
Yes.
have a fight with him. I pushed Angel out of the way.
Yes. So I said, no, he has a child with him. Don't hit him. And all of a sudden the kid turns around and goes, he gives my cousin the finger and he goes,
The
what?
little kid gives me the finger and says, "F you. Leave my dad alone." I said,
He
"What
goes,
did you say?"
that's not what he
"You have to
said.
give me the-"
That's not what he said. He said, F you, J.O. But he said the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, right.
He goes, yeah, F
Yeah.
you jerk.
Yeah. I looked at Angel. I said, "You got to be kidding me." The guys really had to be there. There was a lot of fighting and a lot of yelling. And
I could not believe this little child said that to
Angel's
you.
crying,
I was.
"Please don't fight, Johnny. Don't fight."
He's got a
And I
child
took her
with
through it
him.
because he said something else, and that was it. And then the kid said, "Leave my father alone. F you, you jerk off." I said, "What's he saying?" And he's looking at me, giving me the finger. These are all the things I went through.
You went through.
Yeah.
You went through all the things that you went through.
Well, I'll tell you what. At least we could look back and laugh about this because they're all funny. They're all funny, especially with your girlfriend.
Oh my God, Jen, when she came down.
God,
oh my God.
What a nut job.
Oh, you two together forget it. I had my hands full with you two. But I have to say, we laughed. I laughed so hard that I used to wake up in the morning like I went to the gym the day before. I laughed so hard.
What, did you ever hear from her?
No.
What a nut, huh? I remember we couldn't wait.
Oh, yeah. Here's another story.
At the airport.
Yeah, that's what I'm just going to tell them.
Oh, yeah.
So,
because at this point, we couldn't wait for her to leave.
Okay.
Angel wanted her to go home.
Well, that's not let's start from the beginning. So she came and she was staying for 4 days. And then we liked having her there so much, we asked her to stay 3 more days, right? Or 4 more days. But by the end of those 3 or 4 days, now we didn't want her to stay anymore.
Oh, God.
No, only because I was constantly breaking you two up in a fight. You were constantly fighting. And it was like I was babysitting 2 children. So at this point, she had to go home. And I told you, she had like a 5 o'clock in the morning flight. And I told you, don't you dare leave me alone. You better be getting up. You better be coming with me.
To take your Uber or something. And I said, no, I'll stay here. Yeah, you told me not to go to sleep, but I was.
No, I said you could go to sleep, but don't oversleep. When I ring your phone, you better answer. You better be coming. Well, you surprised me, and you did. You got up and you came. So now we're my cousin and I are in a really good mood. We're like, oh, come on, let's go. We don't want to miss your flight. We're like really happy. And she's like, oh, I don't want to leave. And I feel bad. We're like, well, come on, let's go. So
we're in the car going to West Palm Beach Airport.
Yeah.
And we're maybe halfway there. And she says to me and Angel, maybe I'll stay another couple of days.
That's not what happened.
What happened?
You turned around and said, hey, Jen, why don't you stay a few more days? Well, my head, I could have got whiplash. How I turned, because he was driving, I was in the driver's seat. I could have got whiplash because I turned so fast and looked at you, and she saw me do it. And then all of a sudden, we started giggling. I think we laughed all the way to the airport because now, when you can't laugh, but you have to laugh because you can't even hold it in. And every time I looked at him, if he even If he even lit his cigarette, I started laughing.
If I dropped a girl off at the airport, I would stay in front and make sure that her bag was checked, make sure that she was safe. That's what we do.
So
as soon as she got out of the car, the minute she got out of the car, I took off.
Oh, no. We said goodbye. And then I said, like the movie Terms of Endearment, I said, oh, cousin, pull away nice and slow. And he probably went, he pulled so fast away from the airport. And we were like, I said, oh my God, I can't believe you just did that in front of her. I go, what happens if her flight is canceled or something? He's like, it's too bad.
I don't know. She's heard in the beginning she was so nice. And then little by little, she turned out to be a real ugh.
Well, because you two kept fighting. That's why. You two were fighting. I never saw anything like that in my life. She was different. You know, she was different, and you were different, and you two clashed, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. See, everybody is saying this show is great tonight. See, cousin? See that?
I wish I could hear people talk.
No, nobody's talking but you and I.
I know, but I wish I could see. You gotta send me the link.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do the next time. I'm gonna send you the link. This way you can see it. But when you watch this over, when it's done, you'll see all the comments.
Are there nice ones?
Yes, they're all nice comments.
Oh, I'm so happy. Listen, it's all good, clean, funny.
Yes, I know.
That's all it is. Now, let me ask you a question.
Wait, somebody wants to know, was Bobby Borriello really a funny guy? Bobby Borriello was hysterical. Bobby Borriello was one of the funniest men. I mean, forget it. You heard what Patrick said on FBS's show. Bobby Borriello was really funny. But go ahead, cousin. What's up?
I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, when are you coming here?
I don't know. We'll see.
You've been saying that for 3
I know.
years.
Well, I have to worry about the animals.
Why don't you get rid of those?
No, I'm not getting rid of them.
And another thing, Angel got really mad at me because a few years ago, one of her dogs died. I don't know if it was Boo Boo.
Yes, it was Boo Boo.
What a good dog! He was my lookout dog.
Yes.
Remember when Olga?
Yes.
Hey, listen, this is great. Listen, where Angel's apartment was, she was on the second floor. It was like a U-shaped courtyard. So on the second floor, the apartment right across the courtyard, there was a beautiful blonde who lived there. And I wanted to take her out so bad. She's Russian. And Angel kept on telling me, you were telling me that what were you saying, Angel, that she would never go out? Remember when I went and told you that I had her phone number?
Wait, hold on 1 minute. Lee Carl, I was trying to be really nice to you, but happy Easter to you too. I guess it's not possible. But go ahead.
No, so she used to come home about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
And from my apartment, I couldn't see her parking space. But from Angel's apartment, I could see her parking space and see her go up the stairs. So what I wanted to do was catch her with that, see her headlights pull into a parking space. And then I had the Angel's garbage ready to go. I was going to, because the garbage dumpster was down by her car, I was going to make believe I was throwing the garbage out. This way I can introduce myself to her. And I did that. And there was a lot, but it took a long time for me to catch her the right time. So Boo Boo, her dog, every time there was people, near the apartment, Boo Boo had a really weird bark.
Boo Boo had
like that. So Boo to lay on the windowsill because it was cool because of the marble.
Yeah.
By Angel's window, which could see where I usually look. So I would just sit on the couch, even if I fell asleep. When I heard Boo Boo start saying, ooh, 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 like at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I jump up and look and I see the headlights come in. That's how I got, you know, that's how I met her, right?
Yes, yes.
That was great. Boo Boo
Yes.
was a great
So
dog.
anyway, so now everywhere.
So remember, but then what happened was, I wound up, nothing happened between me and her, but one time I was in her apartment with the door open, and I says, you know, Olga, I've been trying to meet you, blah, blah, blah. And she says to me, well, I know you're married to the girl across the girl over there in the other apartment.
Okay, wait. No, hold that thought for 1 second. Now hold that. So now everywhere we went, my cousin would tell everybody I was his wife. He would, no matter how many times I would tell everybody, don't listen to him. I'm his cousin. He would say, oh, she says that all the time. She's my wife. And I said to him, I can't believe you embarrass me everywhere we go. He always told everybody I was his wife. So now he's got this beautiful girl right across from me. Her name is Olga. And now she says to him, I can't go out with you. Your wife is right there. And he said, so now he tells her.
She's my cousin. She's not my wife. She's just my cousin.
So now, yes. So now she goes, oh, I don't believe you. He goes, I'm telling you, she's my cousin. So now he goes, Angel. I go by the door.
I went over to your apartment. I says, can you believe she wasn't going to go out?
No, that's not what happened.
And you said, and I told you my cousin. You says, I'm going over there right now and telling her I'm your wife.
You said, you were calling me, and you looked and you said, Angel, Olga thinks that you're my wife. So I said, so all of a sudden you saw my face. I was just about to say, oh, now I'm not your wife. Now I'm your cousin. Yeah. And you're going, please. You came in, you were begging me. You begged me. I go, no. Now I'm telling her, yes, right, I am your wife.
Yeah, that was terrible. After all the months I've been trying to this girl with the dogs, I've been staying in your apartment with a bag of garbage, waiting for this girl to come home, and something so stupid like that ruined it. But you want to know something? Honestly, up to today, I talked to her.
You still talk to her?
Yeah, I still talk to her. She's living in Wellington by the Polo Grounds. She looks I think I sent you a picture of her one time. She looks fantastic. But she's about to get married.
Oh, she is?
You know, I told her I was happy for her, but I'm certainly not. You know, I'm not happy at all, as a matter of fact. But I told her I was. But, yeah. But I still, text her. I texted her last week, and she's always responded. She's a really nice girl. She's the girl you ruined. If I was,
I told her you were my cousin, you jerk.
You did?
Yes, I told her you were my cousin. I said I'm not his wife. He's my cousin. But she didn't care.
Yeah, she was a little tough,
Yeah, she's probably the only woman who ever turned you down, and you didn't like that.
No, that's
it. Yeah, that's it.
I can't find it.
I don't know what Angela was talking about. Angel never endorsed these comments. She's dead. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. But anyway, I want you to just tell everybody, don't go too long into it. What kind of man was my father, cousin?
That man was truly now listen, I knew him as a person, and people see him one way, but they don't know him.
Right.
And if somebody ever got to know Angel's father, he was the kindest, funniest man I have ever met in my life. Did he yell at me often? Quite a bit.
Yeah.
But I deserved it. But he was, I remember I heard a story, Angel, about, one of the neighbors on your block there.
No, that was Ozone Park by the club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was always doing something. He would do anything he can for anybody.
Yeah.
With it was sincerely though, with pleasure, and he was literally, well, that's why when he came out of court, all the people were there, everybody loved him.
Yeah.
Because they knew how he was, and whatever they did, but whoever was involved with him, they know the rules and regulations. It's like playing baseball. There's 3 strikes and 4 balls. Don't change the rules. You're going to get kicked out of the game. You don't ask me for 4 balls. Basically the same thing. So the people that were on his ball team, on his baseball team, had to follow rules and regulations. But the people that weren't, which was the majority of people, he was an angel to. Generous. I mean, it was, listen, the Saturday night before he got arrested, Angel, that night that we all went out for dinner.
Yeah.
I was sitting at the head of the table. Your father was sitting next to me. I showed you that picture.
Yeah.
I'll never forget it.
Yeah.
And, there was like 15, my family, Johnny Boy was there, there was a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And we ate everything. And make a long story short, the bill comes, right, I think it was like $6,500. Your father had the bill, and he says, Johnny Boy, you take care of this. But we had a straight face. Johnny Boy, take care of this with me. I'll screw up with you later. Something like that. I had $75 in my pocket. I said, John, I don't know if I could handle this. And he said, he took it. And he gave me $8,000 in cash.
Aww.
He gave me $8,000 in cash.
Wow.
I said, John, it's only $65 or $6,600. He said, it was $8,500 he gave me exactly. Just give it to the rest to the waiter.
That's why they always loved when he came in.
When I tried to make the waiter think I was paying for this. Because when he came over and gave it to me, he said, thank you. I said, no problem. He says, he didn't pay you, I paid it. He said, or something like that. It was funny. He said, oh, thank you so much. I said, no problem. You did a good job. Your father said, what are you talking about? I gave you that look, So, and the guy knew, he knew. We started laughing at you.
Yeah, I know.
And when we were leaving there, your father...
Wait, let me just say... Thank you so much, Teresa. You're a sweetheart. She said, Angel, this is so amazing. How fitting to remember all these nice memories during this Easter weekend. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Teresa Murphy. And what's real, John Gotti, may you bless me, only me. But go ahead.
Yeah, so when we were leaving the restaurant, the waiter and the whole staff there was so appreciated. They appreciated your father's presence, number one, and just they got to know him a little bit. And it was just, he leaves everybody with a great thought about him. Yeah. And I mean that. I mean everybody. Everybody.
I know.
And God bless that man. And I will never, ever forget that last night. That was his last Saturday night out.
Yeah.
That's why that night is so precious to me, Because, and you know what? You want to hear the funny part? He's off to ever told you this. That night, and I just moved down here at the time. I was telling your father, I says, John, I want to get out of Florida. He says, for what? He goes, I want to come up to New York. I want to hang out with you. He said, Johnny, but this is not the right time. I said, it is the right time because I want to go. I want to get out of here. I want to go back to New York. And he gave me that picture that I had. He gave me that stern look.
Yeah.
And he looked at me and says, I told you no. I says, okay. Then I found out, I put the pieces of the puzzle together. Because then he went home the next night, Sunday night. And that Tuesday, I think, he got arrested. So I'm saying to myself, your father knew.
Oh, he knew. He knew.
But we didn't know anything. And I realized afterwards when I saw this on the news that your father knew he was going to get arrested. It's a bad time to come up there. So, you know, and it was just, it brought tears to my eyes, you know. But I have the best last memory that I could possibly have. That it's a shame other people never had the chance to share it, but it's a memory that I will have that night for the rest of my life. God bless that man.
Well, thank you. But he knew, because that day it was so strange how that was December 11th. And that day is when he said to me, here, he gave me money, and he said, you know, because Christmas was coming, and he always gave me money to make sure that my kids always had, you know, a lot of presents, you know, for Christmas, like their cousins. So, and it was weird because he like looked at me, and then he went to go say goodbye. He goes, wait here, I'll be right back. And then he came back and he handed me the money. He goes, here, take the money. Make sure, and you know what he said to me? And I swear on my kids, make sure you don't buy me anything. And I said, I'll stop. And I kissed him goodbye, and I said, thank you. And that, as soon as he left the house, he got to the city, got to Manhattan, and there it was. He was arrested.
Yeah.
So he knew. He knew. Yep.
Things that he's done. Even Angel, you know, I'll never forget when you told me that you had the car parked in front of your house, and your father said, why are your windows open? You said something about your air conditioner.
Oh, no.
And Angel got up, your father said, really? She got up the next morning, there was a new car there for her.
No, that's not what happened. I was pregnant with my daughter, and my son was, I think, like 3, almost 3. And we got out of the car, and he was sweating. And my father said to him, Grandpa, why are you sweating like that? He says, oh, mommy's air conditioner is broke. So my father said, what is he talking about? You're in the car with no air conditioning? It was like 90 degrees that day. It was so hot. And I wasn't going to say anything to him, you know. So I said, no, it's all right. It's all right, you know. So he says, no. So he said he made somebody come and pick up my car. And whatever the problem was with the air conditioner, he said, forget it. He says, you have to get a new car. You can't take this. You can't ride this car no more. And sure enough, you know, I got a new car.
Yeah. And it's just literally, and I say this saying because it applies to him 100%. He was literally one in a million. He really was. He was he was loved by everybody. But anyway, what time is this podcast over, by the way?
Well, yeah, it's almost 2 hours now, so I'm going to end it very soon.
All right, because Hannity, I want to see Hannity.
You're still watching this? You're still watching Hannity and everything?
Angel, listen, I'm all by myself here. You never come here. You know, it's either I go get Nikki, or matter of fact, Nikki left. I would go down to the Hard Rock, to the casino, a couple hours and come back. I've been doing pretty good there, actually. And but I'm home all by myself. I have nothing to do.
I have a very dear friend that lives not too far from you, and his name is Jerry.
How old is he?
Listen to me. His name is Jerry, and he does everything for me. He does all my intros, you name it. Whatever I ask him to do, he does. But he's a happily married man. But I would introduce you to, but like I said, he's a happily married man. And I think you would be a bad influence on him.
I don't go for men. What are you talking about? Trying to tell me not to hit on him? He's a happily married man. I'm not into men.
No, it's not that.
It's not very nice to say in front of people.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, you would just be a bad influence on him. He's a happily married man.
He's a happily married man. What do you want me to say? Oh, shit. That means I'm out of gas? Oh, God.
No, that's not it. That's not it. I mean, this way you could have a friend, but you're a bad influence now.
I wish that's not nice to say.
Well,
why do you think so poorly of me?
Because you could be driving, you're doing 40, and all of a sudden in the corner of your eye, 5 blocks away, you spot a woman walking with shorts on, and you go,
No, I don't do that.
Yes, you do. And you go, and you go, you don't care how many cars are on the side of you, how many are in back of you. You want to go talk to the woman that's walking with her shorts on.
You want to know what I'm thinking about right now?
What?
Georgie Brown, the woman that I work with.
Yeah.
Angel, I can't tell you how much of a sweetheart this woman is.
Yes.
And anyway, I talk to her. We're friends. And aside from we work together. And I asked her a couple of nights ago because there's a girl, when I walked into the building, there's like 400 people that work in this building. The girl at the front desk.
Yeah.
I saw her about a month ago. She melted me. She's absolutely, she has etiquette. She speaks well. Her nails were done. She's just a beautiful girl. And she's not a kid. So I started talking to her for a little bit. I think her name is, I know Georgie's going to say no, but I keep thinking her name is Adriana. So I asked Georgie, because I think I could ask her. She'd tell me the truth, because I want to know if she was married or anything like that, So a couple of nights ago, literally, I asked Georgie Brown, I said, Georgie, that girl at the front desk, the new one, do you know anything about her? Is she married? She says, John, stay away. What's up like that? I said, well, why? She says, no, just stay away. Remember the way she said it reminds me of what you just said.
Yes.
But anyway, I don't care as long as I have you. You know what, Angel? I'm single right now because I really want to find a woman like you. It's literally impossible. You cook, you're fun. Every time when Angel lived, 2 doors down from me, every time I came home from work, I swear to God, when I got out of my car, I smelled the food coming. And I had to walk past her apartment to get to mine.
Yeah.
And I always, so it's just coming right out of the door. And I always, it's, something, just to let you know what a fantastic, wonderful cousin I have.
Oh, now you're pouring it on way too much.
It's the truth. Because there was never one time out of almost every night when Angel cooked, she always cooked for me as well.
Oh, every night.
Every night. And you know something? In the morning, where did we go?
No,
we
didn't eat breakfast during the week because we worked. But on the weekend, I would make you peppers and eggs. Remember that?
Yeah, but a couple times you made coffee in the morning for the car. Remember?
Oh, yeah. I always made coffee every morning. That's right. You used to come and get your coffee from me, too. I did everything for you.
I know you did. I know you did. And I appreciate it. And something, wise guy, listen, I would do anything for you, too.
I know.
You know that.
I know. You just did this and you made me laugh and I needed to laugh today. So thank you.
Why? What's the matter?
No, nothing. I just needed to laugh today.
I hope everybody didn't get bored.
Nobody's bored. They're all laughing. You'll see.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Yeah. All right. Do we have more to talk about?
No, you could go watch Hannity now because I'm going to end this soon. It's 2 hours.
Okay. Everybody, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you love my cousin. You picked a gem.
Aww.
And Angel, I love you more than anything in the world. You know that.
I know. I love you
give
too.
John a kiss and your daughter a kiss. And by the way.
All right. Goodbye.
No. I got to ask you something. Where the hell is Vicky at? She's another one. She mad at me?
No, nobody's mad at me. You always think everybody's mad at you. Maybe
because I used to talk to her twice a week for years, and all of a sudden,
maybe she's busy.
6 months ago, I sent her a text. We had about this. Remember, I asked you 6 months ago.
She's not mad at you at all. So hang up now and go call her.
Okay, bye.
Bye. I love you. Bye. Okay, everyone. I told you my cousin is crazy. Angel's house is the no drama zone. Where is that? Angel's house is the no drama zone. Hello, Gambino. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Teresa Murphy, thank you so much. He's crazy. I love him so much, but he's a little crazy. But thank you. Thank you, Jen. All right, I'm going to go now. Don't forget, everyone, at 10 o'clock is Cane Shades, okay? And then I think MRE is going on after Cane Shades. So, Teresa, thank you. Angel, we love you. Thank you. I love all of you. Thank you so much. See, everybody loves cousin. We love him too. Great show, Angel. Your cousin is funny. I have more stories, but I didn't want to tell all in one night. Let's have him back on again. Good night, everyone. Happy Easter. That's right. Yes, I will. McVicker, you've got to have him back. I will. He will. And we push back. The no-fly zone 2 is on. Okay. Yes, 10 Eastern is Cane Shades. Let's see. Gianni, have a good night and a great weekend, Angel. You too. Thank you all so much. Everybody have a great weekend. And thank you. Don't forget about Cane Shades. And then MRE. And thank you for all the super stickers. Thank you so much, everyone. Happy Easter. I'll probably be on maybe Easter night. We'll see. But good night, everyone. Thank you. Happy Easter.